Hi, I'm E6 and I taught POI drills, motor skills workout. We started the class by defining the space, and because I wanted people to really think about the area that we're spinning in, and to line themselves up with the planes of the room. And then we did some exercises without any POI. We did a 7-direction meditation focusing on or thinking about the space around us. So we sort of pushed energy out towards each direction, and as we were doing that, we're thinking about the space and what how our energy interacts with it around it. And then we did an imaginary rope exercise, and we stood there like this and imagined rope coming up through the hoop that we made in our arm and wrapping around various parts of our body, and also standing with our arms out and with the rope wrapping around our body, and keeping in mind and focusing on being able to mentally see the entirety of the rope as it wraps around your body, and then following it through and then down to back down to the ground. We did some random noun arm circles. So these are the same arm circle exercises that everybody does, but we had people pick out 4 random nouns at a time and line them up with the horizontal and vertical points of the circles. And so the idea there was to be actively engaging your mind and trying to remember stuff and vocalizing while you're doing the arm circles. And then we did some 1 POI exercises. These are the important rudimentary exercises that every POI spinner really goes through in their own time. Not these specifically, but some of the exercises that a lot of POI spinners go through, just to put in the time to practice and hone in planes and reels and POI placement around your body. We did some 1 POI exercises with plane shifting, and then we did some practice with spinning the planes and focusing on wall planes specifically, and how you think of there being like 4 planes or 4 slots in front of you, 1 for each POI and 1 for each hand, and we practice switching, or not switching, but we practice spinning the POI and the hands in different places, so like POI hand, or hand, POI hand, and so forth. And then finally we wrapped up the class by practicing some random spinning. At first we just spun freely, randomly, as we could, and then second we spun randomly again, but then focused on watching our movements and trying to find points in the randomness that makes sense. So if you like suddenly see yourself spinning, where the POI converge, like that, and then undo it, so change that. Or if you see that they're both up at the same time and both down at the same time, or something like that, or if they're spinning at the same rate of speed, to try to find those and then undo them, and then carry on. And that was the class.